Everybody, Intercontinental Championship to start off this SummerSlam pay-per-view. Welcome everybody back to an episode here on our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I am, of course, Tom here on the Bad Wrestling channel. It's SummerSlam Part 2 to kick off with Daniel Bryan fighting for the Intercontinental Championship title against Bray Wyatt, the champion. Daniel Bryan, the challenger. If you haven't seen the first part of SummerSlam, I know it's a bit long. However, I recommend you do because a lot of interesting stuff happens on that first episode and on that first part of our SummerSlam pay-per-view. However, the second episode of SummerSlam kicking off, like I said, Daniel Bryan, leader of the Yes Movement, taking on Bray Wyatt. These two have had a lot of history together. Okay, Jeff Hardy was taken during a Daniel Bryan matchup against Jeff Hardy. Hardy then fought against Bray Wyatt under the spell of Bray Wyatt, joining the Wyatt family. And Bray Wyatt became your new Intercontinental Champion because because Jeff Hardy, under the spell of Bray Wyatt, purposefully lost against Bray Wyatt. And Daniel Bryan, he's had enough of these shenanigans by the Wyatt family. As Bray Wyatt looking out over his fireflies, as he calls them, to fight and defend that Intercontinental Championship. Now you see the rest of the Wyatt family are not out here. I can only assume it's because Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers, the rest of the Wyatt family, are teaming up against The Bar for the Tag Team Championships later on. Not this episode, but one of the following episodes of SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt, current Intercontinental Champion, like I mentioned, defeating his disciple, his newest disciple, Jeff Hardy, who was brainwashed, I believe, by the Wyatt family. Daniel Bryan, someone who has been brainwashed by the Wyatt family before, has decided that he doesn't want any more brainwashing. He wants to save Jeff Hardy, his friend, from the Wyatt family. So let's see if he'll be able to do it as Daniel Bryan takes on Bray Wyatt, Intercontinental Championship, the big white strap. That's what it's all about in this matchup. Daniel Bryan wants to punish Bray Wyatt for kidnapping Jeff Hardy. So will he be able to do it? I'm not too sure. As Daniel in the middle of the ring waiting, or in one part of the ring, in one corner of the ring, Bray Wyatt in the other one, as Bray Wyatt immediately jumping towards Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan reverses it. Bray Wyatt gets him tripped up there into a dragon whip. However, Daniel Bryan catching his leg, going for it, and it connects that time. And Daniel Bryan, however, connects with the kick of his own. Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan know each other very well, yet are very opposing figures in terms of in-ring style. Wyatt goes up to the top rope, not typically a place you see him go up, but it's fine as they're fighting in the corner. And Bray Wyatt, however, grabbing him here, elbow to the back, throws him off, punch to the corner. However, Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt, no love lost between these two in their past. Daniel Bryan, a grappler, a professional wrestler. Bray Wyatt, much more of a striking opponent. However, a kick to the stomach proves that. Kick to the back again, and Daniel Bryan is down. Bray Wyatt just kicking him over and over again, catching him into a punch to the abdomen, into a clothesline. Hot few moments to kick off this episode of our SummerSlam pay-per-view. Bray Wyatt catching him, throws him across the ring. The power of Bray Wyatt facing off against a man like Daniel Bryan, who is, I will admit, smaller in stature and size. Looking for the Intercontinental Championship to win. And Daniel Bryan, punch to the face, however, reversed into an elbow of his own. And now kick to the stomach, reverse. Reverse there, catching him into a slam, connects by Bray Wyatt. And Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen, calling for his sister Abigail. This might be a very, very quick retention for the Intercontinental Champion to kick off this second episode of our SummerSlam as the face of fear looking towards the leader of the Yes Movement, for a big win here. Capturing, kisses him into the Sister Abigail. That kiss is deadly, as they say. 1, 2. But it hasn't killed Daniel Bryan enough, it seems. As Bray Wyatt, went to go for a big splash, reversed. And Daniel Bryan, however, reversed there again. And Bray Wyatt catching him, whips him in the back of the head there. Catching him into a kick to the stomach. And now Wyatt working over the shoulder, gripping on it tightly. Not allowing Daniel to do any sort of offense in this fight. As Bray Wyatt, however, gets a punch to the face from the hurt Daniel Bryan, as Daniel Bryan out of nowhere setting up the yes lock. He's got it in. He's got it locked in. Will Daniel Bryan be able to defeat Bray Wyatt here tonight by a count out? Or not by a count out, by a tap out. But Bray Wyatt punches him in the throat, Jesus, to get out of it. As Daniel throws Bray Wyatt over the top rope. Catching him. Pulls him back in. Whips him back into the ring. Like I said, a more grappling style. However, went to go for a kick. Daniel Bryan gets reversed as Wyatt punched to the face again. As Daniel Bryan with an elbow. Bray Wyatt getting up on the outside. Daniel Bryan staring down Bray Wyatt. However, a punch to the face there with an elbow. Again into an uppercut. And Daniel Bryan not looking quite good in this matchup, I will say. As Wyatt catching him into another slam there. And Bray Wyatt picking up Daniel Bryan. Dazed and confused Daniel Bryan. Bray Wyatt screaming at him before Sister Abigail, and it's over. 1, 2. And no, Daniel Bryan kicking out again. Bray Wyatt staring at him. He can't believe it. And now, went to go for a neck whip. Daniel Bryan reverses it. Catches him into another yes lock here. Yes lock after yes lock. Bray Wyatt trying his best to get out of it again. Will he be able to? He does. Then a punch to the chest or throat. It looked more like the throat of Daniel Bryan. Bray Wyatt, however, catching him into a suplex. Into a suplex as Daniel Bryan is down. Bray Wyatt screaming towards the crowd, telling them to follow in his footsteps and his buzzards. As now crushing Daniel Bryan. And look at Bray Wyatt. He's just walking around the ring. Ring? Yes, ring. Taunting Daniel Bryan. Bryan trying to get himself up, and he does. As Wyatt looking down at Daniel Bryan. However, Daniel Bryan reverses it. Wyatt now trying to get up in the corner. Daniel Bryan not giving him the satisfaction. As now right to the hand there, right to the arm of Bray Wyatt. And Wyatt now gets put into a Huracan Rana, and it connects. Bray Wyatt now, for probably the first time in this matchup, in a tough position as Daniel Bryan grabbing the hands, just furiously kicking him here. Trying to help out Jeff Hardy, trying to beat down the leader of the Wyatt family. Daniel Bryan throwing Bray Wyatt into the corner. Now, however, Bray Wyatt reverses it. Gets a kick to the face again. And Daniel Bryan throws him into the corner now, this time. Catching him. Going for the comeback sequence. Off the top rope. Flips into it. Ducks underneath the big clothesline into a clothesline of his own. And the crowd behind Daniel Bryan, the challenger in this fight. As now the yes kicks. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in this matchup, yes! 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 And Daniel Bryan with the last yes kick to the head. Bray Wyatt down. Daniel Bryan, this is his best shot so far in the matchup. As Bray Wyatt not looking good. Daniel Bryan, however, grabbing him here, going for the arm, potentially for a setup of the yes lock later on. Or maybe he's just changing his mind. Going for the knee here tonight, here at SummerSlam. Will he be able to hit it? And he does! Knee connecting on Bray Wyatt in the cover. 1. And Daniel Bryan. Only a 1 count on the champion. The match is still somehow, some way going on. However, Bray Wyatt back on the or Daniel Bryan back on the offensive. As now Wyatt getting caught here in a big maneuver right to the legs there. Crushing the legs underneath his boots. The cover. 1. And only a 1 count again on the champion. Daniel Bryan getting picked up here by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, however, kicked to the stomach. Daniel Bryan, however, kicked to the leg. And Bray Wyatt, however, gets dropped down to the knee. Another kick to the leg to get the yes kicks into the chest. Trying to pierce through the heart, if there was one, with these kicks. As now goes to the brain of Bray Wyatt. Daniel Bryan, however, gets punched in the stomach. These two back and forth. Fierce fighters here. Daniel Bryan gets thrown to the outside. Bray Wyatt grabbing him here. The leader of the Wyatt family pulls him back in and slams him down. As Wyatt now bouncing off the ropes into a huge crushing maneuver. As Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen, getting up. And Bray Wyatt, looking at him here, runs into the Sister Abigail. Bray Wyatt, however, gets reversed, kicked in the stomach. And Daniel Bryan drops him down. Face first goes the champion. However, Wyatt, gets moved out of the way there. As Bryan could be setting up potentially once again for the yes lock. However, Daniel Bryan gets slapped in the hand. As Bray Wyatt once again back on the attack and connects there with a big slam. Daniel Bryan, the hero of this story, but will it be a happy ending if the heroes win? If he can connect... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say if he could reverse that Sister Abigail, but it looks like it's over here as Bray Wyatt, Intercontinental Champion, still retained around the waist of Bray Wyatt. Daniel Bryan tried his best. I will say a valiant effort by Daniel Bryan. There you see slam there. Here at SummerSlam to kick off our second episode of this SummerSlam pay-per-view extravaganza. This 4-part episode in our universe mode. Bray Wyatt defeating Daniel Bryan for the white strap, the Intercontinental title. As we move on to the next matchup, the final matchup of our second part of our SummerSlam pay-per-view. Intercontinental Champion Bray Wyatt. Oh, what in the hell is he doing? Daniel Bryan is down on the outside. Bray Wyatt sees it. Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? Bray Wyatt throws Daniel Bryan back into the ring. And Daniel Bryan gets punched in the face and again as now whips him there. And Wyatt off the ropes, bouncing off the ropes into a huge maneuver. Crushing his opponents for this matchup. And now staring at Daniel Bryan, Sister Abigail, as Bray Wyatt lays over the championship. Bray Wyatt, uncalled for attack by the leader of the Wyatt family, walking away here at SummerSlam as we move on to our next matchup, our second matchup of this second part of our universe mode episode of SummerSlam. Well, everybody making her way to the ring, it is Carmella, the challenger to our SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, defeating Charlotte, of all people. Carmella defeated Charlotte with the help of the of her personal bodyguards, as she calls them, the Fashion Police. However, General Manager Shawn Michaels has decided, you know what, let's ban the Fashion Police from this matchup. Let's see how Carmella can do by herself as she faces off against the Queen of Spades, one of the most dangerous women in all of our universe mode of WWE 2K19. It is the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. A very dominating force coming out in a special gear. Both Carmella and Shayna Baszler coming out in special gear because, of course, it's SummerSlam special gear. Okay, everybody wants to look awesome, and these women do. Okay, Carmella, the white light for SmackDown to gain that women's championship as Shayna Baszler, the dark horse of destruction, with the black and gray gear, coming out with the gold color scheme as well, because she is the one holding the gold. Well, the blue, the white and blue. I don't know what you would call it. Gold with blue, I guess, is what you would call it. Anyways, Shayna Baszler, SmackDown Women's Champion, defending the title right now as Carmella facing off against Shayna Baszler. And let's get into it as Carmella gets a kick to the stomach, first move of the match. And Carmella immediately DDT out of nowhere, kicking off the matchup against Shayna Baszler, but Baszler gets up. And now capturing here tonight. Oh, right to the back. As Shayna Baszler, the champion, a dominating presence, like I said on SmackDown, has defeated many women, including women who are not even in our Universe Mode series, at least drafted, like Tamina, one of the most charismatic and dangerous women in all of professional wrestling ever in the history. Tamina Snuka, and Charlotte, who you know what, they kind of drew. I will say they kind of drew as oh god, a kick to the back, kick to the side of the head by Shayna Baszler. And look at this, challenging Carmella. However, Carmella gets reversed. And now Carmella, oh, and a kick to the side of the head there. Once again, Shayna Baszler, a dangerous competitor. Throws her to the outside, it looks like, and she does, clotheslining her. As Carmella and Shayna Baszler fighting here. Carmella getting up as Shayna getting rid of the announce table here on the count of 2 by the referee. However, going for a powerbomb, reversed into an enziguri, reversal of a reversal into an elbow. However, as Carmella rolls to the inside of the ring, Carmella throwing Shayna across the ring here into a kick to the face. Shayna Baszler, a dominating presence. However, Carmella kick. Oh! Maybe about to take that dominating presence into a submission hold, but a rope break, alas. Saving Shayna Baszler potentially from the loss. Here's Carmella. Super kick connecting. Carmella, the super kick, goes for the cover on the champion. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Only a 2 count here at our SummerSlam pay-per-view. I was going to say Carmella about to win the title. Trying to go for the cover again. This time gets the shoulder up once again. Does Shayna Baszler. Carmella, however, going for a high-risk maneuver off the top rope. Wants Shayna Baszler up. Baszler getting up here. Carmella on the top. Into a drop kick. Landing face first on the mat. Okay, that did not look very comfortable at all as a knee to the face. Connects, wants to go for another knee, this time to the back of the head, or back to the back. However, Shayna Baszler getting up. Has Carmella where she wants her, picking her up here. And oh god, look at this, just throwing around Carmella here now. With that signature, the suplexes, the signature suplexes connecting. As Baszler picking up Carmella. Throws her to the outside. And now a punch to the face. Knocking down the challenger. As Baszler, not usually one to go up. As the count of 1. Oh, what to go for the knee? Big crash and burn knee to the... Oh my god, that looked so painful. As Shayna Baszler is down, but Carmella... Look at this, oh my god, gets a big spear. Out of nowhere. Massive spear off the rebound. As Carmella, ladies and gentlemen, getting up. Shayna Baszler resets the count. Throws her into the announce table there. And Baszler, the champion, throws her into the announce table once again. Seems to have some sort of idea of what she wants to do. Wait, face first goes Shayna Baszler. Kick to the back of the head, however, gets reversed with a slap. And now kick to the head, however, reversed again. And the count of 5 by the referee. And back and forth these two women go. And oh, God. Carmella trying to run in to the ring. Shayna Baszler literally tackling her down. as Shayna Baszler, looking down at the challenger, waits for her to get up, it looks like. Grabbing her here, Shayna Baszler going for that submission hold. That dangerous submission hold that won her the title in the first place. Very similar to Samoa Joe's, the World Heavyweight Champions. Or challenger, I should say. The challenger to the World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see later as Carmella. However, one. No, only a 1 count. Trying to get the win there. However, a punch. Oh, went to go for the kick to the head. Reversed into a spine buster by Carmella. And Carmella, however, a kick to the arm there. Looking at Shayna Baszler, drops her face first. Well, it looks like she's trying to go. Yes, she is trying to tap out the champion here tonight in this one-on-one encounter. However, the challenger, Carmella, gets reversed there. Shayna Baszler gets out of it. Oh, went to go for a knee to the face. Reversed into a kick to the head, however. And Shayna Baszler, look at this. Once again, just punishing Carmella. Kicks her in the stomach now. Grabbing her and drops her down middle of the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler, dominating presence again. Trying to tap out Carmella. Carmella holding on for dear life, I will say. Holding on very well. But Carmella, after such destruction, Shayna Baszler defeats Carmella in our universe mode. What the hell? Bayley? Miss Money in the Bank? What the hell? Even Shayna Baszler looks confused. Oh god, her hair is freaking out though. Okay. Bayley? What the? Shayna Baszler won the matchup, but Bayley's still deciding she wants a shot at the Women's Championship. And Bayley, into the clothesline. And Bayley now going after Shayna Baszler. Okay, Carmella here tonight. However, gets thrown off. And throws her to the outside there. And look at Shayna Baszler now laughing at her opponent. The counter won by the ref. And Carmella apparently has disappeared as Bayley throwing Baszler back into the ring. Of course, Baszler has just had a tough match against Carmella, who Carmella super kick. Okay, she really tried her best in this matchup. However, Bayley apparently taking advantage, going after the champion, who of course has had a lot of issues lately. And oh my god, Bayley, what the hell is that landing? Get out of the ropes. Yes, she does. Bayley gets out of the ropes into a suplex. And Bayley picking up the champion. Goes for it here. Bayley to belly. And Bayley going for the title. 1, 2, 3. And Bayley cashing in the Money in the Bank to win the SmackDown Women's Championship here at SummerSlam. There you see Carmella early on beating the hell out of Shayna Baszler. Baszler, however, okay, Carmella really did try her best. Okay, I will say Carmella, for some reason, appears to be a dangerous threat in our universe mode. However, Bayley comes in with the cash-in suplex there connecting, and then after that, the Bayley to belly. And tonight, even though Carmella and Shayna Baszler were in the matchup for the SmackDown Women's title, neither of them walk out the champion. The woman who does that, however, is former Money in the Bank winner, cashing in first ever women's Money in the Bank cash-in, successful from Bayley, who in last series was definitely overlooked, and apparently in this season wasn't even drafted. Okay, she was on NXT. That's how she won her shot at the Money in the Bank in the first place. Winning against Bayley here. Or winning against Baszler. As we end off the episode, Bayley, your winner and new SmackDown Women's Championship. The shocking developments occurring here in our universe mode, as that's going to have to be the end of this episode here. We still have 2 more to get through, 2 more episodes. If you're watching these as these go up, the next 2 episodes will be going up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But that's going to have to be the end of this episode here on our WWE 2K19 Universe mode. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel? I am, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.